Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you class 7 maths, chapter 1. The topic is integer. So, what is integer? You have learned in the class 6 also. So, before start integer, first let's start with the natural number. What is natural number? All the counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to infinite. That is natural number. Second, what is whole number? When we adding in counting numbers 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on, that is up to infinite, that is whole number. Next, come to the topic, that is integer. So what is integer? When I am writing whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on up to infinite, that is whole number. And below 0, when I am writing the numbers, that is negative numbers, -1, -2, -3, -4 and like that, so on, infinite. So the collection of positive numbers and negative numbers, and the other ways, the collection of whole number and negative numbers are called integers. 0 is neither a positive nor a negative number, but 0 is an integer. Right hand side, when we are writing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, that is positive. So when we are writing right hand side, that is positive integer. And left hand side, when we are writing left hand side, -1, -2, -3, -4, that are called negative numbers. So here what is 1? 1 is also in whole number and 1 is also here in natural number. So 1 is natural number, whole number and integer. Similarly, what is 2? Whole number and natural number. So 2 is also a natural number, 2 is also a whole number and 2 is a integer also. 0. 0 here whole number and here 0 is not there. So 0 is only whole number and integer. -1, -2, -3. -1 whole number, no, -1 is not here. -1 not here. So -1, -2, -3 and -4. These are integers. So any type of number, when you are writing, suppose you are writing 7, 5, 8, that is also a positive number, means that is also an integer. Similarly, when we are writing -5, 4, 6, 7, minus, that is a negative number. So any number up to infinite, either it is positive or either it is negative, they all are integers. So one thing that you have to remember, when you are in 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, when you are writing, so after 0, 1, 1 after 1, that is 2. That is an increasing order. So when you are right side, when you are going, it is increasing order. But that is in increasing order. And below that, this side, when -1, -2, -3, -4, these left side, we are decreasing order. So when 2 is bigger than 1, 3 is bigger than 2. Similarly, -1 is bigger than 2, -2, -3 is bigger, -2 is smaller than -1. Similarly, -3 is smaller than -2, means -1 is bigger than -2. -2 is bigger than -3. -3 is bigger than -4. That you have to remember. When you are upside, right side, when we are moving, always, when we are right side moving, it is bigger number. And when we are moving left side, it is smaller number. So if the all positive and negative numbers are integer, so what is not an integer? No, fractional number. Fraction 5 by 3, that is not an integer. Decimal number, that is not an integer. Rational number, that is not an integer. Let's come to the next topic, is number line. Number line, when we have to draw a line, number line, in the middle of the line we have to put the 0, or anywhere you have to put the 0. Right hand side we have write 1, 2, 3 positive number, and left hand side we are writing negative number. So when we have to put the, when we ask in question, if it will ask where is the -3, you have to write the mark it is -3. -5, here it is -5. Similarly, positive number minus +5, here we have to write the positive number +5. Let's come to the next topic, that is addition and subtraction of integer. So for addition and subtraction, always you have to remember 4 rule. What is the 4 rule? First one is, when two positive integers are there, we have to add. We will explain it with the example also. When two integers are negative, again we will add. If one negative and one positive integers are there, we will subtract. When one positive and one negative integer are there, we will subtract. Let's explain with the example. 3 plus 5. This number is also positive and this number is also positive. So 3 plus 5, 8. We will add 8. Next is -3 and -5 is equal to, first number is negative, second number is also negative. So when two negatives are there, we will add. So we will add here 3 plus 5, 8, and in the answer we have to write the mark of bigger number. So in 3 and 5, 5 is a bigger number, so sign will be of the bigger number. So answer will be -8. Similarly, next 8 minus 3, one positive and one negative. If one positive and one negative, we have to do the subtract. So 8 minus 3 is 5. Again the sign will be the of the bigger number. So 8 is the bigger number, so +5. Next is -3 plus 8. One negative and one positive. If one negative and one positive, again we will do subtract. So 3 minus 8 is equal to 5. 8 में से 3 minus किए तो 5. Bigger number is 8, so sign will be the 5. Next is -3 and -8. One is positive and one is negative. One is positive and one is negative. 3 we will do subtract. 3 or 8. 3 minus 8 is 8 minus 3 is 5. Bigger number is 8, so sign will be -5. Let's come to the next example. Subtraction. Subtract -3 from 5. From 5 means we will write 5 first and subtract. What we have to subtract? -3. So we will put the -3 in bracket. Minus and minus. For this we have to learn the another rule of multiplication. That is, if two minus numbers are there, when we minus sign are there, when we multiply it, it will be plus, positive. If two positive numbers, integers are there, if we multiply two positive sign, means it is also positive. If one positive and one negative sign we will multiply, it will be negative. If one negative and one positive, it will be negative. So here it is, two negatives are there. When we multiply two negatives, we will get positive. So when we remove this bracket, minus and minus multiply, it will get plus. 5 plus 3, 8. That is the answer. Next is, if we will subtract 5 from -3. From -3 means you have to write -3 first. -3 and subtract what? 5. Here 1 negative and 5 means positive, plus. Minus and plus. When we multiply minus and plus, we will get minus. So -3, -5. Again minus and minus, we will do add, subtract, add. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Bigger number is 5. So answer will be minus 8. Next is subtract minus 3 from minus 5. Means minus 5 is first, then minus 3. Again minus and minus. When multiply it will get plus. So minus 5. This we remove the bracket. It is plus. Minus plus. Subtract. 5 minus 3, 2. Bigger number is 5. So answer will be minus 2. Next example, add 5 and minus 3. 5 plus minus 3 in bracket. So 5 plus and minus, again plus and minus, it is minus 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. That is answer. Next, now come to the next example is if we will add minus 5 and minus 3. First minus 5 plus minus 3 in bracket. Again plus and minus will be minus. Minus 5 plus minus is minus 3. Again minus and minus we will add. 5 plus 3, 8. Bigger number is 5. So sign will be minus 8. So this is the we concluding this topic integer. So let's know कि all of you understood the integer. From tomorrow I will start exercise 1.1. Thank you.